I don't see how that's a dilemma, man.
Why not?
What do you say?
Why not?
Because it just isn't a dilemma. Do you know
Are you a
the
Christian?
definition of dilemma?
Are you a Christian?
Nah, I'm just out here defending Christianity. Yeah, of course, I'm a
I don't know
Christian, right?
what you are unless I ask.
But
So, are you a Christian? No need to get smart, little buddy.
I just said, of course, I'm a Christian.
Okay.
Uh,
You believe
Listen
Jesus
to
is
the whole
God?
sentence. Yep,
Are you a Trinitarian?
I'm Eastern Orthodox, so yeah.
You're a Trinitarian. Okay. So, can you read John 10:38 for me?
Yeah, no problem, man. Hold on. John 10:38. 38. But if I do them, 10:38. 38. But if I do them, you may know and believe that the Father is in me and I in him. I don't see that as a problem.
My bad. I had a phone. Can you read John 10:38, bro?
Yeah, I just did.
Yeah, I wasn't here. That's why I said my bad. Go ahead and read it again.
Oh, okay. But if I do them, even if you do not believe me, believe the works, so that you may know and believe that the Father is in me and I in him.
Yeah, what does Jesus mean by that statement?
Yeah, so he's out here doing the work of God, and the Father is in him, and he's in the Father. All of that.
What does that mean? I'm in the Father and the Father is in me. Does that mean that he's claiming to be God?
Yeah, so he means like he's doing the will of the Father, and that makes him closer to God. That makes him close
Makes
to
him
God.
closer to God.
I
I'm
don't know what
asking
you
you,
want
what
from.
is he asking you to verify? Is he asking you to verify that he's God? Because the accusation of the Jews,
This doesn't prove he's God. No,
that's not to prove he's God.
no, it's not. It's to prove that he's doing God's work. It's like,
So he's doing miracles to prove that he's doing God's work by doing miracles.
if you want to say that, sure.
So the accusation of the Jews is that he's claiming to be God. Are they making a correct accusation?
Yes, but this is not. He's not here trying to prove that he is God.
So what is he trying to prove?
He's trying to prove because they don't even believe he's a prophet. They don't believe he's the Messiah.
Exactly.
They
And he said,
don't believe
even
he's
though you do
working
not believe
in
me,
good.
believe it by the miracles that I do. What is he asking them to believe?
Yeah, to believe that he's a prophet, that he is the Messiah that came to save them. This context is not about his divine nature.
But the accusation is about him being divine.
And where do you get that from?
So what is
We
John
don't
ten
agree
thirty
on not
two?
going. So if you just go to John 10:33, which is the context,
Yes.
it says, "The Jews answered him, 'We are not going to stone you for a good work, but for blasphemy, and because you, being a man, make yourself out to be God.'" Yeah.
Yeah. And then Jesus replies, if you do not believe what? Because their accusation is that he's claiming to be God. And either you have Jesus rebuttaling them, saying that he's not God, or he's proving that he is God, and this is how you do it. It's either or.
Yeah, and then when you read 34, 35, 36, you see that he's not trying to be the God they talk about here is the Father. So he makes that distinction that he's the Son that came to do good
The
works and
accusation
spread
is
the
not
gospel.
being the Son, the
So
accusation is being God.
yeah, God, they believe because they only believe there's God the Father. So that's what I said, and that's
Right.
what
So
he's
the
making that
Son is not in
distinction that
question.
he's the Son of God. But that's the distinction he makes. Look at verse 36.
Yes. 36, he says what?
So So you haven't read the context of
I'm
this
asking you the
of the
context so
verses
we
you
can
got
get
up
to
here?
it. Because whether you say God, Father, or Son, it's a dilemma. So go ahead.
Okay, sure. The
I want you to
36,
read it.
because, do you say him whom the Father consecrated and sent into the world, you are blaspheming because I said I am the Son of God. So again, he's not claiming to be God the Father, he's claiming to be the Son of God, which they can't wrap their heads around.
So he's teaching them something new.
It's something that they just glossed over. It's in the Old
Is it new
Testament,
or not?
but,
Either
they're Pharisees.
either the Jews know God has a son, or Jesus is teaching them something they had no clue of.
Again, this is in the Old Testament. They're Pharisees and Sadducees. If you look into
Okay,
the
so
context of what those mean,
if it's
then you
in
would
the
know what
Old
that means.
Testament, it must be in Torah first, correct?
I mean, the Torah is not
But
just the Old Testament, but sure.
everything you judge by is by Torah. Whether you go to the Old Testament about the prophets or whatever, you have to judge what they're saying by Torah.
The Old Testament, the Torah is
You
the
have to judge
first
it
five
by Torah.
books. The Torah is not all of the Old Testament.
Did I say
For
that? I
example, if
said
I go to
whatever you
Isaiah,
find.
that's
I
not the
said
Torah, that's the
whatever
Tanakh.
you find in the Old Testament, like the prophets, you have to judge what they're saying by the Torah. Torah comes first. If they're saying something that goes against Torah,
Not necessarily.
yes, it is. So you're telling me,
No,
okay?
because
So did Moses teach that God has a son?
sure,
Oh,
I don't
okay,
know what you
okay.
mean
So
by that.
Jesus is asking the Jews to verify that he's the Son of God, according to you, to verify he's the Son of God, that God has a son now by the miracles that he does. Meaning, whatever miracles he's done, this is to verify that he is the Son of God. Now, can you back that up by Torah?
So again, as I just said, they didn't just read the Torah; they also had the
I'm
Tanakh.
giving you
So
the
they would have the
dilemma.
Isaiah,
Read the
book of
Torah.
Isaiah. They have Solomon.
The Torah comes first, sir. So if Jesus is saying something, he has to be
No, it doesn't.
justified by Torah.
What do you get? Where you getting that the Torah comes first? Where do you get that from?
Bro, if Torah don't come first, there's nothing else to be established before Torah.
Okay, that's
Torah
not.
comes first.
No, that
Okay,
doesn't
so
follow.
read Deuteronomy 13, 1 through
The
5.
Tanakh and Torah are a package deal.
The Tanakh came later. Read Deuteronomy 13, 1 through 5, please.
Yeah, but they're a
Okay,
package
read
deal.
Deuteronomy 13,
Wait,
1
read
through.
what?
That's
Sorry.
why I said if it's a package deal, whatever's in whatever you talking about in the Tanakh cannot violate Torah. So
They're a package deal. Yeah.
Read Deuteronomy 13,
For
1 through
example, the
5.
book of Joshua, which comes right
Now
after
say
the
an
Torah,
example and read
would you just
Deuteronomy
put it?
13, 1 through 5.
But you don't even know the context of. You just want to move from John
We're
to
going from John. You just
Deuteronomy.
said, Jesus said, verify that he is the Son of God by the miracles that he's doing. And I'm showing you, I'm asking you, did Moses teach that God has a son? Otherwise, it's something new that Jesus is teaching to the Jews.
No, it's not
Okay,
because they
so
had it to
read
not.
Deuteronomy 13, 1 through 5
It
and
doesn't
stop
have to be in the
yapping,
Torah.
bro.
I'm not yapping. You're the one
Okay,
yelling. I
I'm
wanted to
explaining to
scream
you
and
the
doing all
dilemma and
this,
you
getting
going
all that.
against me. Read Deuteronomy 13, 1 through 5.
It's not a dilemma again. But anyways, Torah 1 through 5. Okay, and if there arise within you a prophet or one who dreams a dream and he gives you a sign or a wonder, and the sign or the wonder come to pass which he spoke to you, saying, let us go and serve other gods which you know not, you shall not listen to the words of the prophet or the dreamer of that dream, because the Lord your God tries you to know whether you love your God with all your heart and with all your soul. You shall follow the Lord your God and fear him, and you shall hear his voice and attach yourselves to him. And that prophet or that dreamer of a dream shall die, for he has spoken to make you err from the Lord your God, who brought you out of the land of Egypt, who redeemed you from bondage, to thrust you out of the way which the Lord your God commanded you to walk in. So shall you abolish the evil from amongst you.
So the Israelites are commanded to stone a prophet or dreamer, even though his miracles come true, and even though his prophecies come true. If he entices you to worship in a foreign way, they are ordered to stone him, correct? Yes or
Okay.
no?
So what?
Yes or no?
I said okay. I agree.
It's a yes or no, bro.
I just said I agree. Can you
Okay,
hear me?
yes. Okay, so Jesus is now telling the Israelites to worship him as the Son of God and verify this by his miracles, yes?
Okay, sure.
Okay, so
If
now
you want
give
to
me
go like
this in
that.
Torah, please.
Again, Torah is not all they
Okay,
had.
can
They
you give it to
also
me in Torah?
okay, but sure.
Is it a new teaching according to
I
Torah?
mean, yeah, but Torah
Is
is
it a
not all
new
they had to
teaching
judge
according
of.
to Torah?
No,
Okay, show me where Moses says worship the Son and the Father.
I could just show you where
Show
the
me
Son
where
is called
Moses
God,
says worship
but
the
that'll
Son
be
and the
easier.
Father, since you said it's not a new teaching. And Jesus is here teaching you to
So
worship the Son of God beside the Father and verify this by his miracles. And we have Deuteronomy just says stone such a prophet. Now you have to show me where Moses says worship the Son of God and the Father.
no, I don't, because again, I could just show you where he's called God in the Torah. That
Can you show me where Moses says worship the Son of God?
so, firstly, you're making a false presumption that they only had the Torah,
Okay, goodbye,
and
sir.
secondly, I could just show you in the Torah where he's called God.
Goodbye. It's not there. Next. I'm not finna keep dealing with you, blood. You keep bringing up the Tanakh. We talking about Torah. It's a new and foreign teacher that God has a son, according to Moses.